Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are a new subscriber here, please press the subscriber button, like, comment and save, then share my video. You can learn one or two things. I'm working on my model today, so I'm giving out this green eyeshadow glitters, so just join me. Yeah, I know to work on a bride or to work on a client that needs to have a hairdo takes a lot of community to get it done. So now I'm starting from the brow. I guess I promised you I'll be starting from the brow so that you can see how I draw my brow. And I'm using a retractable pencil. You can see a retractable pencil, same thing as a roll-up pencil. So this is how I do it. So just let's relax and watch, then we enjoy it together. So as you all know, we draw two lines for the brow, then you shade in between. Just make the two lines to be more intense, make it to show. Then you can use your brow tint to fill in the brows, and that is what I'm doing. So just enjoy the process. You need to use your mascara wand to brush out all the excess crayon on the brow. Just brush it out more. Brush it out so that it can be flawless. Your brow can be more neater than it seems or than it looks. So I'm using this concealer from Ferraruzzi Cosmetics. I don't know what you call it there, but on the palette is written FBH, and then it's also Ferraruzzi, right? So that's what I'm using, and I'm using foundation at the beginning of the brow, so we won't have an halo brow or a halo brow, if that makes sense. So I'm doing brow before skin. I love doing my brow before skin, so just enjoy it. And I just went in with a foundation that is a skin tone to blend the upper part of the brow to avoid the yellow brow. So you can see how the brow is coming out neat and sharp. So what I'm doing now is defining and cleaning it to make it sharp and then nice. Still blending the brow. And the next thing is to use a powder sheet to dry up all the concealers on the eyeshadow. So moving in with eyeshadow now. The eyeshadow I'm using is Morphe palette. That's Morphe Jacqueline eyeshadow palette. Yes, that's what I'm using this color to do my transition before going in with a green eyeshadow. I'm just using a powder color to diffuse all the color for the transition. So I'm done with that. This is a green eyeshadow. From Newborn Beauty. This is a green eyeshadow palette from Newborn Beauty Cosmetics here in Nigeria, a local brand here. So I'm going to be going in with an eyeshadow glue to place my glitter on, and then the glitter is from Candy Beauty line, also from Nigeria. So I'm applying the I have applied the eyeshadow glue. So this is the glitters, the green glitters I talked about. I'm still gonna be changing this background so you could see how I did it well. So when applying the glitter, you have to press it to avoid much fallout. So you press, so it won't really fall out that much. So we'll be interchanging, or are going to change to another space to allow you see how the glitter really come out. So we have changed already. You can see how glittery the eyes is showing. So cleaning out all the fallouts now, then prepping the skin with Black Up moisturizer, Black Up primer. So it's a dewy primer from Black Up before I move in with my Rimmel Stay Matte. So after every application, as in after every skin prep rather, you wait for it to absorb, for the skin to absorb it before applying another product. So I'll be waiting for it to dry before I apply another product. So this is my Rimmel Stay Matte, though I didn't show it, but I used Rimmel Stay Matte. So using Rimmel Stay Matte, you allow it to dry. You just put it on the areas that it needed to be, like the T-zone, the bridge of the nose, the cupid bow, and the chin. So you don't need to apply Rimmel all over the face, because it could react to some skin. So now, and after I applied my Rimmel, I went in back with my Stay Matte. I went in back with my setting spray from Zaron Cosmetics, then allow it to dry before I apply my foundation. And for my foundation, I used L'Oreal True Match and then Lady V Cosmetics, which is from Nigeria here. I used 2 shades in there, though I can't really remember the 2 shades I used, but I used L'Oreal True Match and then Lady V Cosmetics foundation. Applying that foundation touched the brow, but I'm going to be correcting it at the back of the camera, so you might not see how I corrected it, but there's nothing to it. I just took my roll-up pencil, because it's a matte roll-up pencil, so immediately I applied it back on the eyebrow. It just glides on it easily, smoothly. So I just picked up my roll-up pencil and then used it to correct the brow there. So you just tap your beauty sponge. Don't make it too hard, just go gently, lightly on the skin to avoid any harsh line. So this is the same concealer I use for the brow, which is Ferrarosi FBH Cosmetics. I'm using to highlight. Just creating this look for a dinner look. You can have it for a reception look as well. So that is what this look is all about. So blending all the highlighted areas now. You just tap, tap, tap. Don't drag, because if you drag, it's going to be lifting the foundation underneath the skin, underneath the highlighter or concealer rather. So you just tap, 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 tap. I'm blending well. If you notice, I don't blend out the under eye. I allow it to sit there first until after I contour, so I could blend the two together. So I had to use the under the sponge to avoid any product spreading. So I used under the sponge to just tap, tap, tap the forehead, so I don't want any transference of any product. So, and then I used the same beauty blender I use, or beauty sponge I use for the foundation. So now to contour, I'll still be using the same beauty sponge. Using the same beauty sponge allows you sync all the products well, instead of taking another new beauty blender. So you just have to use it that way. It's going to absorb everything. It won't transfer any products. And for the nose contouring, I use the dark shade from Revlon foundation. Setting the under eye now. You set first, don't bake. You set the under eye. Setting, I use Sasha Buttercup. to set the under eye before I used RCMA no color powder to bake it. So I'm baking now. Baking only works for professionals if you know your way out, if you know how to go in with baking without it creasing. So for beginners, you set first, and by setting you just put your blender, put your beauty sponge on the translucent powder, and you dust off. Either you dust off by blowing small part of the translucent powder away, or you just tap it on your palm, then place it on the highlights or all the areas you highlighted before you now go in with another translucent powder to bake it. So you don't just bake at first for beginner. So contouring now, I used a dark brown powder from the powder palette. I used a shade first before I used a bronzer to contour it, and then the bronzer is from CoverGirl Full Spectrum Bronzer. So I'm bronzing it up now to warm the cheek, to warm the face, and to give it a lift. It's making sense now. It's making a lot of sense. Don't worry, keep watching. It's going to make more sense. It's going to be worth it. At the end of the day, you're gonna like it. So warming the cheek, warming all the contour areas. So sculpting the nose now. Let's just sculpt it. Let's snatch that nose. So using the same RCMA powder to sculpt the nose, to make it a little bit tinier than it was. So time to add mascara to the lashes so that you can place your false lashes on it. What I do basically is just to place my mascara one, that is the mascara on it, then lock in 2 to 3 4 hairs down. It will be easier for me to place my false lashes on it. So I've done the same thing on the second eye, so we don't need too much. And then this is Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes, glow palettes. Yeah, all know I like that palette so much. So this is how it looks like. It's glowing, it's really glowing now. So I've not dusted off the translucent powder because I'm still going to go into the waterline, so that's why I've left it to continue baking. So I'm just going to use that to catch any fallout. So this is lip time. I'm sculpting the lips now, and I'm going to be giving her an ombre lip. So this lipstick, I use 3 shades of lipsticks. So this is matte lipstick I'm using on her. So, and then anytime you are using a matte lipstick, you don't smack it. Just leave it that way till you apply the second one. And then the second lipstick I used is from Jordana lipstick. I use the color Fisher Pink here. I use Fisher Pink, and this is the Fisher Pink. You can see how beautiful it is. I wanted to leave it this way, but I just want a more popped lip, so I went into my Eye Magic lip palette to add the cream color, another cream shade on it, so it will pop it out more to give that ombre effect. So it's a matte lip that we try to create, so you can see it popped it out more. It's looking more radiant, more beautiful. Sculpting the lips again for any excess products to catch all the fallout. So sculpting and cleaning it now, and to make the lips sharp. I promised to be the last time I promised to be uploading my videos on Thursdays and Mondays by 7 p.m. but this job, I hope you understand, this job is more consuming, it's time consuming rather, so sometimes I forget to post, and now I'm just posting, so just bear with me. I'm gonna be obedient and diligent next time. Hope I am able to post my videos, as I said, on Mondays and Thursdays. I hope to try the time next time to just be on time on Monday to post my video. So this is the finished look. I'm still going to be adding you can see. So I told her to sniff to avoid tear, so she couldn't tear up and ruin the makeup, so that's what she did there. So I was trying to you can see my model, after adding setting spray to the powdery face, she was just shocked. So funny. So just set it, wet it. So we added to the waterline Inglot gel liner in number 77, I think the darkest shade of the gel liner. So this is the same Anastasia Beverly Hills I'm using to pop out the lips to glow the face more. I hope you liked it. We have come to the end of the process, to the end of the video. Thanks, I love you guys. So any look you want us to create, we'll be glad to send you more and ask questions. Please don't forget to like, comment and share, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.